Hey guys, so real quick and to the point, I want to just share a praise for our family. And the basis of my talk tonight is that God cares about the details. God cares about poop. Now you might hear that and think Jennifer has officially lost her mind, and you're right, I probably have. We have had two dogs since I've been an adult that I was not allergic to. The first of which was an ex's dog that loved with my whole heart. I would bury my face in her fur and be in heaven because I'm an animal person. I have a great care and desire and love and affection for animals, but I also have severe animal allergies. And so that particular dog I was able to be near. After that relationship ended, a few years later, I got the kids a schnauzer. And I was able to do the very same thing. That dog, actually, we had let him out to go to the bathroom in our backyard. And we walked out and he was gone, like a $600 dog, like poof, gone. And we were heartbroken. And we've tried over the years other breeds of dogs, and I just never could handle it. My allergies were so bad that no matter how much medicine I took, I kept a headache. I felt sick most of the time. My sinuses were just all whacked out. And so we began praying for a doodle. Now, if you know much about doodles, you know that they come with a hefty price tag. And for a good reason, because people with severe allergies can be near them. And we've been praying for a doodle and had a couple of situations that seemed like they were going to really pan out and didn't. And so I found myself saying, well, it's probably for the best because it takes about 6 months to really get a dog good and potty trained. And gosh, I work during the day. And so I just said, God, you know the truth. You know my reality. Of course, if the allergies just wanted to disappear, that would be awesome. But if they don't, my heart's desire for us to have a dog. Dogs bring so much therapy and healing to families. And so few months passes and literally I opened up Facebook and there she was. The most beautiful black face with gray and different spots around her. And you know what she was? A doodle. And the price that was listed with her was extremely low. And I thought there has to be a story behind this, but I didn't even hesitate. Like I was like, there's my baby. It's kind of like when I adopted my girls, I just knew. And I just knew that was our dog. And so I immediately got the number from the person. I called the person and said, we're in. We can find out all the details later, but you are definitely connected with the right family. And throughout the course of the day, my mind has just been wondering like, oh, I wonder what she's like. And all of this, come to find out she's one. Not only is she potty trained or house trained, but she's really house trained. Like she'll only go on a specific object in the house. Like she ain't trying to go out on the grass. I am just so overwhelmed when I get off work to just go and get her and pull up to meet the owners, Mary and her husband, Mark. Mary was there. And within just a short amount of time, we were both in tears sharing our story about how we got connected and why they were having to rehome her. And her heart was just so broken and how they wanted to find this good home where she would have lots of love and attention and be able to go places. And I was literally buried in this dog's face because it's been so long since I've been able to touch a dog. And my parents have dogs. My best friends have dogs. And I can't even interact with them. Like even just going in their house, I typically get this really bad headache. And so for like 35 minutes, I've been buried in this dog. And she's so perfect. Her name is Lakita Deshawn. and she's amazing. And the owner shared with me, that she kind of got a not so good cut. And so her hair doesn't look curly right now. And I just looked at her and told her that was fine. I liked her just like she was. And got our dog food and got all of our treats per the our birth mother. That's what we're going to call her, because we know adoption and we know birth parents. And so our birth mother told us what she needed, and we got all that. And she's bonding with Logan and Libby, and I am overwhelmed. God cares about poop. Something as simple as needing a housebroken doodle that fit our family at a price that we could afford, all manifested in just a matter of hours. And so I just want to encourage you that it might be a dog that doesn't poop in the house that you're praying for, or it might be a guy that doesn't put his hands on you, or it might be a job that you don't feel like you're worthless in. It might be a car that doesn't break down every 3 days. It might be finances that you don't stress out over every single moment. God cares about your details. He cares about the desires of your heart. So below, I'm going to post our first picture together, and she's big and I love her and she's perfect. God cares about the poop. I love you guys. Word. Y'all welcome our Lakita.